Okay, so welcome to week 6. We are more than halfway through the course. Congrats. Since there's no midterm, it's a little bit hard to keep track of, but this is week 6. We're officially more than halfway through. So at this point, we've met a couple times. You should have been given individual feedback on your projects, and you should be well into data collection, hopefully. Over the next 2 to 3 weeks, so up until week 8-ish, you should be wrapping up data collection so that you have plenty of time to study for the final and then also write up your final projects. Um, if you do, as always, have questions along the way, please just let me know. Reach out. I know we are touching base pretty frequently. If you haven't signed up for your one-to-one for whatever reason, please do so. Reach out to me via email and let's get that going, just so I can um, kind of follow you along the way and make sure that timeline-wise everything's going smoothly. Um, for this week, we will be reviewing different types of visual data, and then I won't actually be doing personally a lot of the video lectures. I've instead linked a lot of different tutorials on graphing. So there is a mini tutorial of just basic Excel skills, and then there's tutorials of bar graphs, line graphs, and multiple baseline design graphs using Excel. There's also a tutorial for Google Charts on just overall how-tos of graphing. I've been playing around with Google Charts recently, and I actually find it really easy to use. I like their system. It seems a little bit more user-friendly than Excel. So if you haven't played around with Google Charts and have access to it, give it a go. I think to me, it was a lot easier to manipulate the graphs and the data. One thing to note when you are using raw data, in order to graph, you can't necessarily use textual words, so like such as correct and incorrect. So you'll want to use 0 and 1s if you're doing plus and minuses or correct or incorrect. So 1 being plus, 0 being minus or incorrect. And that will help you graph that data as well. Next week's lecture will be on visual analysis. So now that we know how to graph, what are we looking at and how do we decide if there's a functional relationship or not? So I know you guys have done a lot of that through reading in Gaston Ledford last quarter, but we'll actually see some more real life examples and what that looks like and what it means.